Today I want to show you how I use Flipgrid for student assignments. And for this particular assignment, I wanted to gauge students' understanding of the community practice models that we've gone over for a few weeks. So it's actually their first Flipgrid assignment, and I want to show you how I did it. So for this particular class is community social work, and you actually see my three grids. Those are my classes, and we're going to go to community social work. And I break the students into groups, and in this class there are three groups, and the students know this because I have assigned the groups within the module. And when I do assignments, I have to place the directions for each assignment not only in the Flipgrid, because I want to share with you that you only have 500 characters in Flipgrid. So you can only type that many characters, and my directions are a little bit more comprehensive than that. So I always have the assignments which live within the modules so that students get the detailed assignment within the module. This is their first Flipgrid assignment, so I've got a folder that has not only the assignment, the group assignments, and also the information about Flipgrid, because even though most of the students now know Flipgrid, some of them don't. And so I always provide a link to the Help Center, which has all the information that they need, and they can ask the questions that they need to know about Flipgrid. It is very intuitive and it's pretty user friendly. So I haven't had any issues since I started using Flipgrid with Flipgrid itself. There have been issues on the UB side, but not with this particular tool that we use. So anyways, they get the Flipgrid assignment, and here I want to show you it. So that's a lot more than 500 why do I say 500 calories? 500 characters. And the assignment itself has the details, what I expect from them, what I'm looking to see from them in their presentation. And and again, you can decide how long you want these to be. And I'll give you I think 3 minutes is ideal. It doesn't seem like enough, but it is. When you get to the 5 minute presentations, students tend to ramble on, and they go off on tangents if they don't have notes. I highly encourage them to take notes about the assignment, what I'm looking for, so that they cover everything that I'm looking for in their presentation. So here it is laid out. Here I've laid out exactly what I want to see to them, and I want to see evidence that they understand community practice models and that they can apply them to a particular local case study, which I've given them here. So then we can go back to the actual Flipgrid. And here is a particular group that I've opened up to, and they get the short version, 500 character version of the directions, and then they're able to share their posts. And as you can see here, I have 4 students. This particular assignment asks them to share a, their original post, which is them going over everything that I've asked for in the Flipgrid, and then for students to respond to them, showing their mastery of the material. So let me just show you one quickly. So here I've got one of the posts, and then you see that students have responded back to that post. I want to also share with you about how you can edit your topic and what you can do and what you specifically can do to change how students see the topic, how they interact with it, and when it comes up. So for instance, here, I want to show you that you can launch a particular topic on a specific day. So if you want your topic to be open for students all semester long, then you don't need to touch that. But if you want to have it come available at a specific date, you can type that in and it will open up to students on that particular date. I don't necessarily use that because one time I had an issue with it, but I know they've resolved the issue, but I just do that manually myself. And I'll show you that later. But here's a tool that I really want you to see, the video moderation tool. And what this will do for you is it will allow you to block students from seeing each other's videos if you have an assignment where that's preferable. For instance, in my social welfare and history policy course, I have a values-based assignment where students share their core values. Well, I don't want other students to see their initial posts until everybody has posted because I don't want them to be influenced by other students' posts. So I just click on video moderation, and what happens is students can post, but they can't see each other's posts until I take that off. And then it's opened up. So I give them a certain amount of time to post their initial videos, and then I open it up to everyone, and then they comment. They're open to comment back and forth on each other's videos. That has worked out really well, and I get a lot of positive feedback about that, about them not being able to see anyone else's until later, and they understand that they would have been influenced most likely from other students because it's much more difficult, which they all share, than it seems to talk about their core values. So those are two things that I want you to know about. And then I want to show you how I actually do it myself. As you can see, these three topics are hidden. And I'm going to open them up. I have a note for myself. I'm going to open them up March 23rd, and then they're going to be available for students. And it's as simple as doing this, making them active for students to see. But while they're hidden, they can't see them. So you have the ability to open up a topic and freeze a topic either in that way that I showed you by giving dates and then they come open themselves, or you can do it manually. And anytime you want to edit a particular topic, you can go here and you can edit them or delete them, change them in any way right here. So that's what I want to show you about Flipgrid. And the good thing about the Flipgrid is that you are in control of how long they are. In the Flipgrid Topics and Help Center, there is something that I also show them called Flipgrid Netiquette, how they should behave in Flipgrid, and accepted behavior tips about using Flipgrid. That helps because it also lets them know that they should take notes so that they can do a presentation that is efficient and well organized. Students usually do that. They take their notes, they make sure that they are following and addressing each prompt that I've given them, and they are able to present within the time period. You know, there's some fits and starts along the way, but basically I find 3 minutes is the sweet spot. 5 minutes gets a little long, and some of them will complain about 3 minutes at first. But once they organize their thoughts and are able to address the prompts, most students, especially if they have mastery of the material, if they've done the readings, they are able to address what I've asked within the time frame. So that's how I use Flipgrid. And another thing that I do want to show you is that you can create more topics right here by just adding a new topic, by describing what you want to see from them, by addressing how much time they will have, and then doing all the little things that it will take you through and ask you about how you want to structure your particular assignment. So then you create the topic and it's shown to them. And again, if you decide that you don't want your students to see your particular topics, you can yourself hide it from them. Okay, thank you.